You'd love if I was a girl. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
You'd be happy to come over here and smell the girl smells. The room would smell different, probably. What's my room smell like?
Anything's better than that.
Hey guys!
Hi.
Rocky, guess what?
What?
It's something you already know. I'm gonna pretend like you don't know it yet.
What, Nagisa?
Nagisa over here went to AnimeNEXT.
Yeah, so you're too close, Matt. Nah,
There go the bunny boys.
You're in my comfort bubble.
In Atlantic City, New Jersey.
I know, I was there. Remember the video?
Oh,
Yeah, shit.
I totally forgot. Let me recap it for you anyway. This convention was way bigger than I thought. Way more cool than I thought.
Who's the girl?
And the girl is Beach Queen
You're a big
Jones. Anime fan. That's their stupid mascots. I don't know the
Her
names.
name is Beach Queen
We're
Jones.
talking about yeah.
Weird name for a girl.
That's my name as well. I'm her brother. Joke.
Come on, stop.
Fell apart.
Stop. I lost when you did this.
Anyway, I went to this convention and I had such a good time. And we're gonna recap it right now because I want to let you know the fun time I had. So again, Rocky, again,
Yeah.
I could try and convince you to come with me to one of these.
Oh, of course.
With your body, not your spirit. Because I know you're there in spirit.
I honestly belong at an anime convention. My body and soul should be there with Matt.
That's the only thing I ever wanted to hear in my life. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
So first of all, Rocky, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. I cosplayed for the very first time in my life.
Nagisa from Spawn.
Nagisa from Free.
Yeah. Which animal is he?
First, he was a penguin.
God, I should have asked.
You don't have to look. His outfit is from the dance segment at the end of the... There go the bunny boys. Oh, again.
What happened?
Bunny boys fell, remember?
Oh.
They always fall now. In fact, he's on that, so he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here before he talks
Even
about
he's
me.
revolted.
This is from the ending of the first season credits
Yeah.
when they're in the basement going
Oh, I know.
like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so cute.
What are they doing?
And I'm not doing that again.
Please.
But the fans
All
picked
right.
up on it, and then this outfit is pretty common. You see it around with cosplayers and whatnot.
Yeah.
At this con, I was the only Nagisa dressed like this. I did see a Thugisa, some dudes with their shirts off, of course.
Thugisa?
It's a thing you don't understand. You
Was
don't
like
care.
I did like a Tupac Nagisa like cross play.
It's the kind of thing where if I try to explain it, you will walk out of the room.
Don't bother then. Let's move on.
I was so happy to wear this, and I felt so cool for the first time in my life. And because not only
You
this,
feel cool?
but I got 3 different call-outs.
God bless your soul.
Did
What's
you hear
a
me?
call out?
And they went, Nagisa-kun! I went, hey.
You were like, "Hi, watashi wa Nagisa."
They even called me Nagisa-kun. Isn't that cute?
That's adorable.
It felt fun.
I would have died.
Oh, by the way, I
just bleached myself.
see, I already had the gray jeans that he wears.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I was wearing those, so that was great. So I only had to buy this and this, and it's great because they were super cheap on
Where do you get
eBay
that shit? You get that shit
from
at
China,
Walmart?
and you know that because there's holes in them already that I didn't cause. And this button fell off, so I had to glue it back on. So cheap bullshit, but hey, it gets the point across. So first of all, I got a lot of footage from the dealer's room, but it's very difficult to edit, so I'm just gonna smash it down here.
Dealer's room?
And the dealer's room is all the vendors and the figures and the artwork and all the stuff people are selling that
Who are these people?
they can't see that, Rocky.
Who's Akitaro Daichi?
There were a lot of different guests.
Who calls himself Min?
Music. You, because you know it's so fucking cool now. There's a lot of guests and stuff, but I only was there for the one day on Saturday, and I mostly just went to panels and stuff. So the dealer's room, first of all, I'm keeping this away from you so you don't get too distracted. We have to focus on this.
Yep.
The dealer's room was really fucking cool, super packed, and we got some footage from that. I'll put it down here, and it was so fun and so cool.
What is dealer's room? Like,
I
you buy shit?
It's just vendors.
Okay.
Tons and tons of vendors.
Benzos.
Vendors, that's how you say it over there. That's how you say it in Atlantic City. It's fancy. A lot of figure vendors, but none that truly clicked with me. I did see a lot of great JoJo figures, but they were upwards of $65, $70,
bet,
$80,
yeah,
$100.
That's what that shit's
Beautiful,
expensive.
like sweaty looking ones, where like Jotaro has like his shirt stuck to his abs.
Jotaro's my favorite one.
And doing this. Remember
Of course,
this?
yeah, of course.
Joseph was it? See?
Yeah, I got
Fierce as fuck.
it. I got it.
That's gonna be back here eventually when I find it in a cheaper
Wow.
capacity. Next is the cosplay masquerade.
I bet that room smelled like shit.
Got in there and I got to see 20 different skits that cosplayers put on stage. So they pretend to be the character and then they either do a dance or they do a comedy skit.
God, why didn't you invite me to this, Matt?
I did send you a little video. Remember?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, what?
I turned on the sound. I'm like, ah, and I turned it off real quick.
And then you commented, nope, nah.
Yeah.
That one I sent you was actually called
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, Smash Jam.
Who gives a shit?
Smash Jam.
Okay.
Where it was.
Which is what I call sex.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cram it in there. Nintendo characters like Super Smash Brothers, but mixed with Space Jam. So basketball with Pit and Mario and Peach.
That actually sounds kind of cool.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was actually one of the best ones.
That actually sounds kind of
Another one I sent you, I think, was...
Who's Michael Jordan?
The Pokemon dance, where everyone dressed up as Pokemon characters, like Team Rocket and stuff, and they did a little dance. A lot of great, amazing, non-lazy cosplay. And then they had the cosplay walk-ons where Gambit came out with his fucking plastic purple abs and he went with a staff, and it was awesome.
Wow.
You would have loved that part.
I probably would have. That sounds kind of neat.
I showed you footage, Rocky, of the arcade. It's a little dark in this
Yeah,
footage, but
that looked fucking
that
great.
was legit because not only was the one half of the room all on tables like Xbox 360s and old
I remember when you used to be a
consoles and
gamer, Matt. It brings a tear to my eye. You know?
I only visited this room for like a
I
minute.
lost a friend and gained a weirdo.
I didn't play any games that day, don't worry.
Oh, I didn't think you would.
I didn't have time. There's too much anime floating around. But they did import all kinds of beautiful, giant arcade cabinets straight from Japan. A lot of rhythm games and stuff, but super cool stuff I've never seen in person before.
Right.
Super loud, super crowded, but really, really cool and legitimate arcade. And then I started to go, because the dealer's room closed, unfortunately, I started to go to some panels, because there's a ton of panels. Which, by the way, I found out, I didn't really think about this before, but...
What kind of panels can there be for anime characters? Like the voice actors?
You just wait, let me finish my sentence and I'll answer you.
I don't know why I act like I care anyway.
Every time he poses a question like that, I'm like, wow, is he really doing this right now?
I'm just placating, don't worry.
Patronizing is another word for it.
Go ahead, Matt.
Oh, I found out that fans, you and I, we can host a panel just by applying at some of these cons. You don't even have to pay sometimes because they're looking for content to fill up their con.
They just want to fill holes.
You know
Who
what
doesn't?
that's like.
Who doesn't? Who isn't trying to fill holes?
In other words, you and I, even if no one asks for it, we could just do a panel on whatever we want. And I was thinking, hey, if I did a panel, you know what I would do?
Yeah, who are you? that's the only first and only last questions we'll get.
Rocky, all these people are unknowns. They're just passionate about something, some topic.
So what kind of people had their own panel? Like what?
Just fans. I mean,
did anyone ask questions, or were they just up there talking? Like, I don't understand.
Like, okay, the first panel I went to was the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Fine Art panel, where it discussed the posing in JoJo's, discussed the original artist's influences from classic art, like really Michelangelo kind of stuff. How they do like different kind of shoulder poses and all this shit. And then at the end, because that person on stage is clearly an expert in JoJo and they love JoJo, everyone goes, hey, what'd you think about this? Or, hey, do you think the creator did this? Like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, of course, these conventions always have guests, too, like actual voice actors. And Like,
who was like the big guy at this one? Like,
I think the big one was a director of some Kill la Kill episodes. Like, he worked for Trigger.
mm-hmm.
But it's a big deal. He came from fucking Japan, Atlantic City, New
is he
Jersey.
actually a Japanese dude?
Yeah.
Not like a localization dude?
No, like an actual director, animator kind of guy.
They had like a translator and everything like that?
I didn't see him. I didn't go to that part.
You're not a real fan.
But yeah, leave it up to Rocky to determine that. But I went to a lot of other panels like that. But here's one you'll very, very much enjoy. I went to the Funimation Peep Show panel. Now, if you paid attention to our Twitter account that Saturday night.
Yes, it was a mess.
It's exactly.
Lots of like...
Hashtag Funimation Peep Show. I was in a room. Okay, you're going to like this. I was in a room. A very darkly lit room. 18 plus only, so I had my... Oh, I still have my wristband on.
18 plus
You needed this
only.
to get in, right? You have to show this on your badge, right? You go in, and on the screen is official Funimation footage. So it's being run by Funimation, the company, right? But it's all...
porn shit.
Boobs and ladies and pretty much anime that's meant to entice...
Did you record any of it, or...?
Kind of, in a way. I got, like, tiny small clips. I'll put what I can down here.
Thank you, Prince. You gave my tale this raging resurrection.
But I mostly took pictures because...
I'm interested.
Because that's going along, it's boobs, 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 boobs. Every weeaboo in the audience is like, yeah! Every time there's a titty, they go, yeah! But the highlight, by far, of this room, which
You see Nagisi's balls?
You don't see any men. And that was the point of this next part.
Oh, well then.
The highlight of the room was the fact that way over here, projected on the wall, are tweets with the Funimation Peep Show hashtag.
Oh, God.
So I'm on my phone the whole time, tweeting that hashtag, and boop,
And just like looking over at the wall, like doing
yep,
shit.
the whole crowd, every once in a while, doop, And I see people laughing in front of me. Yes, because every tweet that I put out, I put some here, were yaoi based. I was craving the yaoi, and then the girl up front who was running the panel, she was checking it once in a while and responding to people, and she's like, just wait a minute. Ironically, I left before she showed any because I wanted to see other stuff, but it was so much fucking fun. Some people were really getting naughty with it too because they were like tweeting the hashtag and then like, hey, is this panel host down to fuck?
Wow.
But she was so...
That sounds like a joke though. Like
it was a joke,
especially
but,
since she has to read it.
And it's a sexual kind of thing.
Yeah, 18 and over.
So she was cool about all that, and she was clearly like, I like titties too. You know, she was trying to pander to the crowd because honestly, they were just trying to sell Blu-rays.
So she probably was down to fuck.
Yes, that's really what I'm trying to say in the end. They were trying to sell Blu-rays the whole fucking time. That's all it was.
Funimation makes like titty Blu-rays?
Rocky.
Were they actual titties or just like bouncing clothed?
Because I'm the anime reason the show exists, you aren't going to see the kind of shows that Funimation puts out because there are endless amounts of titty and panty focused anime. Endless. Like
we can't like throw me a bone once in a while.
Here's the thing, Rocky. Those anime are so trashy and bad. You would be not only bored out of your mind, but you would cringe out of your mind. It's like, oh, my titties, I fell over. And then
I think I speak for the kids when I say we should give it a shot.
One day,
give it a shot.
But my interests tend to not push in that direction.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
Like Kill la Kill had some titties, but it was titties with substance.
Me.
That had some substance because the animation ruled. It wasn't just like...
It had pussy dangles.
You know what I mean?
Titty noise?
Mouth flaps. That wasn't titty noise. That was mouth flaps with just titties moving. Because there was straight up nude titties too.
Oh.
And of course the crowd's like,
yeah, of course. What were they like?
Yeah.
Wow, you have Grover in the audience? What is that?
Weeaboos.
It sounds like Grover.
That's how weeaboos sound. But like every time the panel host would be like, hey, I know you guys like big titties, but do you guys like flat chests? Or, I know you guys like titties.
Yeah!
Wait.
Yeah, of course!
She did it again. Yeah. It's like, I know you guys like titties. Do you guys like muscular, masculine women? And of course, I'm like, woo! And everyone's like, boo! Because it was a really rowdy panel.
And you're like crouching in your seat like, ah!
No, I was having a blast with the fucking tweets over here.
Be embarrassed,
I was announcing to the audience that there was someone who was craving the dick.
Yeah. Which was you?
Me and like one other person I think was tweeting about the lack of men.
Yeah.
Like boobs are great and all, but where are the dicks?
I want to see balls.
I wish Twitter always worked like that. You know how much fun that would be?
Oh, yeah.
Twitter was always projected on a wall in front of a bunch of weeaboos somewhere.
Reactions like in real time.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
But right after that, I had to leave before any balls were shown, unfortunately, to go to a better panel.
Better than Peep Show?
This is
I'll buy it.
A dream.
Okay.
So don't you shit on it. Don't you make fun of it.
I probably will.
I went to my very first yaoi panel.
Remind me what yaoi is again?
Gay.
And the creeps, because
gay anime and manga.
Oh.
Panel run by the two most adorable ladies in the world, Lauren and Lindsay Bellamy, who run a yaoi convention near Pennsylvania.
A convention for yaoi?
Yeah, this is in October. You're gonna come?
Oh, that sounds like a nightmare.
Called NeijiCon. It stands for Rainbow Convention.
Neji is rainbow?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was it was run by them, and it was a dream for me because ever since I was 17 and I got into gravitation, I felt a kinship with my fellow teenage girl.
Grow up.
Ever since I was that old, see how I ignore them? This is how our friendship is maintained. I ignore the negativity. This is how it works with negative comments, too. We just ignore that shit.
Kinship, stop it.
I have felt that they are my brethren, and I was
course.
finally amongst them.
Of course.
And let me tell you all the fucking details, because I had such a good time. Because they were just running through, okay, you ever hear of this manga? You ever hear of this show? You ever hear? And then they actually got into American gay stuff and blah, 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 blah. But they were covering all kinds of wonderful, wonderful gay things. Ironically, the panel room was in a room that wasn't really a panel room. It was like a partitioned off wall. It was like, clearly they just pushed it in this shitty little room.
Separate the creeps from the normal people.
It was like, see how I just laugh and I don't get angry? This is how the world should work, right? I'm actually angry, but
he's gonna turn off the camera. How fucking dare you?
The moderators were adorable, but they go to Atlantic City and try to promote their con and promote the glory that is gay art.
Of course. It's got the most passion.
They certainly were the most passionate because in comparison to a lot of other panelists at the con, most people are just like, on stage like, look at this clip that I like.
Next we have some bullshit.
I'm not kidding. I'm not mentioning the one panel I went to because the guy was like, his cook is really good. Can't hear him at all. He doesn't care at all. And people are in the room just talking to each other. It's like a school classroom. Everyone's just texting. Like,
Yeah.
And it's like literally people just want a place to sit down and hang out rather than listen to some asshole on stage. But these two girls were super passionate and it was wonderful. You actually texted me that you were wanted to record today while I was in the.
I remember. Yeah,
you remember
yeah.
the text? I'm gonna put it right here. They were showing a slide that said traditional yaoi.
Because I remember what yaoi meant, and I'm like, okay, never mind. Sorry. That's not the response I was looking for.
That's how you get them to stop texting you when you're trying to pay attention to something. You just send them a picture of the gay thing that you're at.
Of course.
So that was a lot of fun, and it ended in the best way possible, Rocky. The best possible
With
way.
a huge cum shot all over the audience.
Woo! Direct from an anime boy's loins. I wish. Everyone wishes. But they were doing trivia to hand out some swag. Because that's what they
I
do.
know what swag is from the kids.
And it was the last one. They were doing a word scramble. They were like gravitation mixed up, all the letters are mixed up. First person calls it out wins the
Is
swag
gravitation
bag.
a yaoi anime?
Gravitation, I've learned from this panel, actually. Yes, it is. It is one of the first almost everyone has started with. Because as soon as it was mentioned, the panelists are like, yeah, this is the first one we got into. And the whole crowd cheered. I'm like, that was me! I am them!
You can relate.
These are my sisters!
These are your people.
And occasionally brothers.
Sisters.
Occasionally brothers. There's a lot of women in there. But, like I expected. But the end of it, final swag
I wonder how
bag.
many wet seats there were when everyone left.
I'm trying to build up the drama. You don't think about wet. This is my time. Talk about wet next time. You go to...
You're right, I'm sorry, Matt.
VaginaCon 2015, 17,
They have those?
and you can talk about wet all you want.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Yuri is woman. Yaoi and Yuri. So
Yuri.
yeah, did you know that?
No.
Well,
I learn something new every day.
Now you're on board. Final swag bag. It's in a purple bag up there. I'm eyeing it, and they're like, we don't have any more word scrambles, so what are we gonna do? And somebody's like, trivia! And they're like, okay. They thought of a question. They're like, okay, in Starfighter,
Which, balls, you know.
which you and I know all about, and I've been
All
a fan
about.
of forever.
Yeah.
And so was everyone else in the audience, so I was a little worried about the question. What is the name of the ship that Cain and Abel fly? Here's the best part. The girl in front's like, I hope she's not watching this. Uh-oh. The girl in front's like, you should quiz about Starfighter because I know everything about it. And then when they ask the ship question, she's like,
USS Enterprise.
she's like, and then I'm like, oh my God. My hand shot up. I'm like, the Reliant! Everyone cheered and like, correct answer! And I'm like, woo!
You were the belle of the ball.
And I got up. I'm in my Nagisa outfit, who's gay as fuck, and I'm just like,
Did you strut up there like that?
I went, because I'm a dork. I'm a cringy dork, and I'm
Yeah.
sometimes okay. I'm okay with it.
I want to peel my skin off right now.
Sometimes I'm okay with it. You gotta embrace it once in a while. Once in a while.
Do I?
So I went up. I got my swag bag, and here's what I got. I got a Love Stage art card. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that is beautiful. Who are these people?
You're gonna meet them in probably about 3 weeks. In the swag bag was also the guidebook to their 2015 con, but it's cool because I got to see what kind of stuff is going to come up for this year. And the final bit of swag, Rocky, is over here. I'm going to grab it.
If it's a dildo, I'm out.
Oh, God, I wish. Anime boy-shaped dildo, are you kidding me? Merman fiction.
Wow.
That's a merman kissing a boy.
That's some straw shit.
I actually... it is. It is great. I got to link to that. I actually read 2 chapters of this last night. It's not well written.
Is it a comic or a manga?
It's just a book.
Wow.
That's all it is.
This is boring.
Lights in the deep, Rocky. Lights in the deep.
The lights are the cocks, guys, in case you weren't getting that.
I love merman-related stuff. I think it's a beautiful kind of idea
course.
of like a siren
Fluid.
calling out to you, going, I'm gonna bang you with my fish stick.
Woo woo! Fish stick. I like it.
Yeah,
Look at you.
popping in there, chew on it, and run away.
Spit out the scales first.
Not a great swag bag, but hey, I got merman fiction, so
You got
my
free shit, who
life
cares?
is complete.
Yeah.
Right after that, as soon as we left, we kept hearing people cheering while we're in the yaoi panel. We're like, what is all that cheering? It's fucking 1:30 a.m. at this point. Right in the middle of the huge convention center, by the way. Convention center floor is a rave. Anime weeaboo rave.
Wow.
With glow sticks.
That's where the cheers are coming from?
and yeah, and a DJ. It was crazy and fun and cool.
I hear like anime rave and you say cool and cool. And it's just not matching up. Like,
You'll
I'm
see the
sorry.
footage. Will you even watch this video?
I
Who
don't
knows?
watch our videos.
Like people were even like separating in the middle of the crowd to allow for breakdancers to do their
Wow.
thing. There was even 2 girls who were dancing and then they kissed at the end of their
With a
dance.
scissor?
Wow, it's not good enough for you that they kissed? I'm trying to appeal to you here.
I appreciate it.
That was my time in AnimeNEXT.
Wow, guys.
It was almost a half-hour video to get the story
I was
out.
on Adventure with the Creeps. You know, I was listening and hearing things for the first time, and I love it. What is that?
That's his movie does in the ending credits. He goes,
Wow. Wow, guys. I want to die. God, it's too much. We're just, it's like a fucking like going to the library and watching like old ladies talk about like which sewing needles are the best. Like this is the fucking best sewing needle. You just get this apple pin cushion. Looks like a fucking apple. I don't care. Turn the camera off.
There we go. I was waiting for it.
Labu